Daniel, the name for Daniel was Ish Hamudot.
Right.
The person who was the man of delights. The word Hamudot is the same root as Muhammad. He said that 470 years the redemption would come. Now 470 years after the destruction when Hadrian plowed the Temple Mount.
132, yeah.
132. Plus, what's 132 plus 470?
That's a huge difference.
622.
Yes.
What
Okay.
happened in 622? The Hijrah.
Yes.
So there were many Jewish people that believed that.
Guys, did you catch that? If you're a Christian, this should be unbelievable for you. Okay, so let's try to understand what's happening right now. The rabbi is saying, take a look and read Daniel 9. It doesn't take that long. It's not that long. So please take a look at Daniel 9. It's all about the destruction of the holy city and more specifically the temple, as is mentioned in verses 26 and 27. When the angel Gabriel visits Daniel, he calls him Esh Hamudot in verse 23, which is connected to the name Muhammad. So that's just an etymological sort of, Ha Mim Dalit, right? That's a nice connection. That's a smaller thing. Then the rabbi says that, hey, don't forget that this was talking about the destruction of this holy temple. That did actually happen. Hadrian, the Emperor Hadrian, destroyed the Temple Mount. And he is correct that they destroyed it and started to rebuild the city starting in 132 to 135. So that means what? That in the year 132 that this was plowed. And they both know this history very well. Okay. The most important detail is what? Gabriel tells Daniel in verse 24, 77s are decreed for your people and your holy city to finish transgression, to put an end to sin, to atone for wickedness, to bring in everlasting righteousness, to seal up vision and prophecy, and to anoint the most holy place. So he made a mistake. He said 70 times 7 is 470. It's 490. He just made a slip of the numbers. So 77s. What is that? 490. Just a little bit of math. He says, look at how that adds up. Just simple math. The year 132 and then 490 years after that is exactly 622, which is exactly the year of the Hijrah. The exact year that the city, specifically, not the birth of the Prophet, not when he became a prophet, no, specifically the Hijrah and the establishment of the holy city. And also it says the seal of prophecy. Khatam al-Nabiyyin. It's a perfect prophecy. And so, subhanAllah, I can't imagine how you could be a Christian that looks at this Bible and cares what this Bible says. And 77s, 490 years after it was destroyed, you have the city of Medina, which did what? From there, Islam spread all over the world. And what did it spread? The message of one God, the message of Abraham, the message of Moses, the message of Daniel, all these prophets, alayhimu salatu wasalam. This is absolutely mind-boggling. And one last point, please think about this. This is a rabbi saying this and saying, yeah, lots of them believe that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was a prophet. Why don't they believe in him? Because Jews are like, look, we're Israelites. We have Israelite prophets. We don't need an Arab, a goy or what's it called, Gentile prophet. That's for other people. That's for you guys. You guys are Christians. You guys aren't Israelites. You guys are the goy. You guys are the Gentiles. So you should care. And remember what Jesus told you about the rabbis. He gave you advice about rabbis. What did he say? He said, the teachers of the law and the Pharisees sit at Moses' seat. So you must be careful to do everything they tell you, but do not do what they do, for they do not practice what they preach. This is perfect. This is perfect. He's literally saying, yeah, we can recognize him as a prophet, no problem, but we won't actually accept him as a prophet. So Jesus is telling you, yeah, look, they know the truth. They know, they understand the truth.